Imagine for a split second, a guy of my size on a very cold winter day trying to cross a river that was frozen over very thinly, a thin layer of ice. How much confidence do you have in my big black ass being able to cross that river? I'm willing to guess. A lot of you guys would say, King, no offense, but not that much confidence in my big black ass to be able to cross that river, and rightfully so. Rightfully so.
I mean, that's true.
Well, guess what? The same level of confidence that you have in me crossing that very thin layer of ice in that river is the same level of confidence I have for the Record of Ragnarok anime.
Do you honestly think?
After these past two trailers, one that came out at the end of last year and the one that came recently in March. Listen, look, no. My biggest fear for Record of Ragnarok is that it is going to fade into obscurity because it is going to be mid as all hell. 6 out of 10 being generous based on these two trailers. Now you may say, King, that's cap. King, stop the FOMO, stop the fear. What are you talking about, dog? Damn. How can you jump the gun so hard on just 2 trailers?
This is madness!
Well, the same fears that I had in the last trailer reaction are still the same for this one, if not even more so, because there was a particular 2-second shot that I saw that I was like, no, this ain't it. No, this ain't it. This is not what Record of Ragnarok should be about in terms of what the anime, and the main thing is the animation. So let me get into it step by step, because this is I would say, a bottom of the rung studio doing Record of Ragnarok called Graphinica. Graphinica, the resume for solo anime that they were the cornerstones of, is relatively small and not that impressive. Which is why, ultimately speaking, this month I am going to be doing the read-throughs of the manga for Record of Ragnarok, because the manga looks fantastic in terms of artwork and in terms of quality. And because of that, the fights are really good looking in the manga, without question. And the anime, I would hope, could duplicate that, but reality, based on these 2 trailers, seems to be very, very, very far from. So let me do the article very quickly on Crunchyroll, then the trailer, and that 2-second scene that caught my attention, where I was like, oh no. And then we'll go from there.
Let's do this.
So right here is the Crunch article talking about Record of Ragnarok. Right here we do have a promo picture for the anime. We have Adam, the first man, and then we have I don't know who you are. Record of Ragnarok anime releases brand new trailer. Warner Brothers Japan announced during Anime Japan that the God Battle anime Record of Ragnarok, based on the manga by Azai Chika, I think so say that name, I'm not too sure, Shinya Umemaru, and Takumi Fukuo, will stream globally on Netflix exclusively starting in June 2021. Basically a few months. And the new trailer dropped, and I thought to myself, okay, we're really close to Record of Ragnarok anime. Let me see the goods. So first of all, real quick, there's CG. And the CG's not necessarily good. Listen, CG in anime is not new at this point in time, but it depends on the quality of the CG. And that, of course, will depend on the studio budget, how much time they have to work with for the anime, and various other factors. And the CG in the anime thus far is not looking too great. That scene right there was okay. I mean, it's a random Chinese army having a blue. Okay, fine, they be CG, fair enough. Not necessarily a big deal. And here we have the man himself, Lu Bu. So right there looking pretty good for that still frame right there. The still shot's actually pretty good looking in the trailer. Yeah, I would say so, absolutely. Not that much fluidity and like the hair motion and like the blood drips that we saw in that one scene, but they still look nice nonetheless. And right there is his first opponent for, and this is the first fight of the series, Thor versus Lu Bu. Right. So you have a pretty solid clash between Thor and Lu Bu. And then that fight kicks off the rest of the stuff going on. But now let me show you the scene. Let me show you the scene which sums up my problems in essentially 1 or 2 seconds. So right here, more CG. Boom, 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 boom. Not even 1 or 2 seconds, a fraction of a second. Those things are absolutely gigantic. Fun fact, in the manga, these 2 boys right here, they hold up her gigantic melons. But in the anime, we're not seeing her 2 stone dudes hold them up. So I guess on the safer side, a little less not safe for work. Because in the manga, it's still safe for work, but when you have those 2 dudes just be like this. Aphrodite, though, she has the goods, and I respect that. Right here.
Jesus.
Oh, man. This 2, and by the way, right here is also CG2. We have Zeus, I think it's Hermes right here. This is Hermes, this is Zeus. They're doing some dance thing, and it's all CG, looks kind of wonky. This is stiff. My main gripe with the trailers thus far for Graphinicka's Netflix Record of Ragnarok is the fight scenes. The fight scenes have to be the utmost quality because that is what's going to carry this series forward. I think of a series like Sengoku Basara. Sengoku Basara back in the day was a really fun show to watch. And the main reason why, despite the really over-the-top historical figures of Japan, like Masamune Date, or Yukimura Sanada, or Hideyoshi Toyotomi, woo! That boy was crazy! Was the fact that the fight scenes and the animation for those scenes, the combat-based scenes, was top notch. It was really damn dope. I see Record of Ragnarok in the same way. The premise is a tournament between 13 of mankind's greatest warriors against 13 deities. And what I'm seeing here is a very stiff Adam the First Man. And we are only a few months away from this dropping on Netflix. Oh, no. When you have this very standard, blurry, zip zoom background, and you have Adam being stiff as all hell as like his gum fist coming from behind him, this is not what I want to see for a trailer for a very prominent fighting series. No. The details that are put in the manga panels, which again we'll go through again for my read-throughs on my Cole Requiem channel, link in the box below. Starting this month, we're going to be doing the Record of Ragnarok read-throughs, so follow me on that channel and be on the lookout for that, absolutely. But I need to see anime to match the manga's details, and unfortunately I am not seeing it for Record of Ragnarok, and that scares me. At this point in time, even though we're only a few months away, I have no confidence in the anime, which does make a degree of sense because this is Graphinica. The last show I saw them be the cornerstone studio for was the Juni Taisen, the Zodiac War. That was trash, and it wound up fading to obscurity. I don't want Record of Ragnarok to suffer the same mid-fate, but if the fights are not something noteworthy in any capacity, well, and the story in itself is not that crazy per se. It's just a giant tournament. So if the story can't piggyback the series, which it probably can't, the characters, you can argue maybe they could, but I don't think they're that deep per se. But out of the way and read. And still, the main function of the series is over-the-top crazy, oh my goodness fights. Are you getting over-the-top crazy, oh my goodness with this scene? Because I'm not. I'm not getting anything close to over the top! Nope. No sirree. So, they give you the character list of who is voice acting who. We got to see Zeus. Apparently, Kojo Sasaki's in this as well, which surprised me. So that's kind of a spoiler, I suppose, but whatever. Why not Masashi Miyamoto? Wasn't Miyamoto like better That's whatever, all right? I'm not a Japanese buff per se. But as far as I understand, the really famous swordsman back in the same era, I think, was Masashi Miyamoto. So the frames are good, but it's the fights. And I need to see fluidity. I need to see fluidity in the fights, which I am not seeing, and it scares me. But that being said, Record of Ragnarok is coming in a few months' time, and I hope I'm wrong. I really, really do. But we'll see in the very near future. But it's safe to say that if you want to enjoy the craziness of Record of Ragnarok, it's the manga first and foremost, and anime second. Until the anime can prove me wrong, which I hope it does. I really, really, really do. So on that note, I'm gonna see you guys and gals on the flip side. Rate the video, let me know your stance on the subject matter at hand. Yes, I could be jumping the gun, but again, I hope that I'm wrong. I really do. But right here, I think I am unfortunately correct. But again, I'm gonna see y'all later. Take care, stay safe, have a nice one.